Welcome to Reduct, your transcript-based repository and video editor. You're going to spend most of your time here inside of a project, where you have your recordings, your highlights, your labels, your video boards, and your reels. You can create a new recording by clicking the New Recording button, or just drag and drop files anywhere into this left sidebar. In this case, we're also going to label these as being about interviews. We support around 90 languages, but these are all in English, so these are uploading. You can use labels applied to sources to rapidly filter down and select the ones that you want. And you can also manage your labels on a per recording basis. As soon as recordings have been uploaded, they'll be transcribed, and a few minutes later you'll find that you've got a transcription in the center and a video player on the right. You can scroll through the transcript, click on any word to seek, or drag the bar along the top. Space will let you play and pause. You can search the recordings in your project by clicking here, typing in your search term and hitting enter. By default, that will search all recordings in this project, but you can also change the scope to specific recordings or search across projects. Click on a result and you'll be linked directly to the relevant location. You can ask the recording a question, or you can generate summaries, thematic, chronological, using templates, or custom. Wherever you see a transcript, you can drag to create a selection, and that opens a menu that lets you do a whole bunch of different things. You can redact, including blurring and muting, but the most common thing people do here is they create highlights and they apply labels to those highlights. Once you've made a highlight, you'll be able to find it in the Highlights tab that you can access in the left sidebar. And if you click on Labels, you'll see your codebook, where you can see all the different labels that have been used in this project. You can group them, you can add descriptions to them, you can merge them, you can rename them. And if you click on one of them, you'll see all of the highlights that have had that label applied to it across all of the different recordings in the project. If you're doing synthesis on a research project, you can use our video board. It's a 2-dimensional canvas. You can zoom in and out, you can pan, you can add sticky notes, you can add text, you can add frameworks. But where it gets exciting is when you add your highlights onto the board that you can play with as simple as double-clicking. You can select items and do things like adding labels to them directly on the board. We're going to make a reel from scratch just to show how easy it is. And then we're just going to drag and drop the things we want into the reel in the order that we want. We can split items into multiple parts that we can rearrange separately, or we can skip certain parts of the transcript. You can download a reel in a bunch of different ways. You have caption styles that you can bake in, or you can publish a link so that you can share your reel. And of course, Reduct is collaborative, so feel free to invite colleagues using the button here in the top right. Just make sure that you choose the permissions you want to give that person before you hit the invite button. The last thing I want to call out is that we have keyboard shortcuts all across the app to really speed up your workflow. You'll see the little keycaps next to buttons as well as in menus. And if you ever need to contact us, you can click the question mark in the bottom right corner and send us a note of a bug report, a question, or a feature request. And feel free to join our community Slack. Have fun exploring the platform and feel free to reach out with questions. We love hearing from our users.